folks, Happy New Year. I'm a bit late to the party because I got man flu for Christmas. Yes, man flu is real. So I hope everyone had a really good Christmas holiday season, however you celebrated it. I got some really awesome things for Christmas. I got this wicked t-shirt from Drew.
Hi, score 100. Pop it. I have a bad feeling about this.
How awesome is this? Loads of sheep related stuff. I like sheep, don't judge me. And loads of other cool stuff, but I won't bore you with all of that. But I hope you all got what you wanted for Christmas and you had a really great time. So, new year, new goals. Well, I don't really do New Year's resolutions. The way I kind of do my recovery program and the way I live is very much kind of one day at a time. And with that, you know, comes the idea that every day you can start afresh. And in fact, every hour you can start afresh. If you wake up, you have a bad day, start your day again. But there is something very kind of like symbolic about New Year. It being like the closing of one chapter, the turning of a page into another chapter. So it is a good time to kind of reflect on what's gone on and look ahead to what you want to go on. So let's talk New Year goals and stop waffling. Right, so last year I said that I wanted to kind of change the way I was doing things on YouTube a bit because I love vlogging, I love doing this, and I really want it to be somehow linked to my future career as a therapist, in some way that's still taking shape and I'm just going with the flow. So I did some things like making my Facebook blog page available so that I can add people on a Facebook page that isn't my own private one to make it easier to talk and interact. I set up Tumblr so I could also kind of blog there as well to do written pieces. I set up WordPress, which was intended to be a website, and I've started just doing some writing on there. But I haven't done anything else yet and I haven't made it into a proper website. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold, as I've said. But that's all just like coming together. But it's helped me to interact with people a lot more and support people a lot more and connect with people a lot more, which is what I wanted. I want to be more social this year. That's always an ongoing goal, and it's something I find so much easier. You know, I rarely cancel on people out of freaking outness now. I more often than not say yes to a stranger wanting to meet me. You know, before it was just too nerve-wracking for me. I mean, I still, when I'm out with people, I still am really hyper and what have you, and that comes from nervousness. I just look like a bit of a bat crazy hyper boy. But that's just kind of me in a social situation. But it doesn't matter, you know, I've learned that it doesn't matter if I've got anxiety. What does matter is what I do about it. And if I just carry on regardless, then actually the anxiety goes, I have a good time, and next time it gets easier. So I'm loving now that my anxiety is so much more manageable and I'm so much more social. I am realising that I am quite a solitary person. I love to connect online or what have you, but I like my own personal space as well. So I've kind of like moved the way I feel about that. I don't want a huge ton of friends. I don't need that really. I just, you know, need some nice connections with people, and that's good. So in terms with the kind of merging YouTube and stuff with career, I've had some really great opportunities, and because my anxiety is that much lower, I've been able to say yes to them. I did a talk in York in the beginning of the year for Generate Trans. A friend of mine, Reed, asked me to do that. It was part of transgender awareness, and I just kind of like shared my story, and it was absolutely amazing. And then this summer I had the opportunity to do some LGBT drug and alcohol outreach work. I worked at Oxford Pride, and I went to Sparkle in the Park as well and did some stuff there, and that was incredible to kind of be involved in that, merging the two things that I'm passionate about, drug and alcohol recovery and LGBT people, and moving into a happier, healthier space. So that was wonderful to do that. I've also done a talk at school recently, which was a fantastic opportunity that's come out of me working at a youth centre up in Oxford, and the school liked it so much that they've asked for me to come back. So I'm getting in touch with them this week, and I'm going to go back and do some one-to-one work with them and maybe another talk, which is absolutely amazing. So what I've done is I've kind of felt the fear and done it anyway. All these opportunities I wanted but was too scared to push for, I've kind of put myself out there and then said yes to things that have come. And that's just, it's leading me forward. I still don't know how this is all going to look. I'm also writing my book that I keep saying I'm going to write as well now. I'm actually writing the book. I've got a plan and everything. It's fantastic. But yeah, I still don't know how this is all going together. I love my vlogging. I love public speaking. It's fantastic. I love writing. I love sharing with people. I love the feedback I get. I love kind of inspiring people and then people going, yes, I can do this and moving forward. That's amazing, which is why I study psychology, because being a therapist and assisting people to find their own kind of power to move forward in whatever they need to do amazes me, and that's what I want. So I'm just trying to merge all of this together in some way that of course will make me a living. So yeah, it's definitely a move forward. It's been a fantastic year. And I just trust, because you know, since I got clean and sober and I've come out as trans and I've transitioned and I'm much happier, my life is just kind of ticking over nicely. It's like I put myself out there and opportunities come and I'm able to say yes, and so things are moving, you know, and I trust that process. I very much trust that the universe has a plan for me, and as long as I'm active, alert, awake, and, well, not fearless, because nobody's fearless. Courage is doing things despite the fear. So having the courage to just do it. That things will become apparent, and I believe that more stuff will happen this year that will lead me forward. So, yes. Fantastic last year, and my goals this year are just more of the same. More of the same. Just keep sharing, blogging, vlogging, writing, studying hard, and trusting that what is for me is coming. Yes. My other goal for the year is a little less deep than that. It's to get my ass fit, because I'm not fit. I'm really not fit. I have a history of eating disorders. I've shared this before. And it's been really nice on testosterone to stop caring about my weight. You know, I have really, really relaxed so much more about the whole thing. And I've steadily been putting on weight since I very first went on testosterone, which I needed to do. I was kind of comfortable at 10.5, it was alright. And then Mr. Christopher suggested I put some weight on for my first stage of lower surgery, because he believes it gives you more girth. I just do what surgeons tell me, don't question it too much. So I put on, he said about half a stone, I put on a stone, oops, and then obviously I've been recovering, so I've not been able to do anything, and then Christmas arrived. So yeah, I need to sort it out. I really need to sort it out. I am now overweight from my height, and I'm 42 next month, and I need to sort this out. I really do need to sort this out. I do not want to be a 42-year-old blimp. I mean, I'm not a blimp, but I'm carrying more than I'd like, and that's healthy for me. So for Christmas, I bought myself, this is a Fitbit Charge HR. It's rather cool. When you go like this, it tells you, oh, it should do, yeah. It's like a fitness tracker thing. It does everything apart from make your breakfast. It tracks your sleep, it tracks your steps, it tracks your calories burnt, your exercise. There's an app with it, so you can go and share and compete with friends to kind of like keep each other going. It's fantastic. But yeah, I don't usually do this kind of gadget stuff, but actually I do think that it'll be really useful for me, because I've got a perfectionist streak, and this will just fire me up in a good way for that, I think. I've also got this, because hairy men are much easier to exercise with. I love the gym. I've been swimming and I do yoga. And I know this is silly and I'm working on it, but I had a bit of dysphoria around being the only man in the yoga class. There are a couple of other men now, it's okay. And I looked at doing some aerobic classes, but they're all women. And I know I shouldn't be concerned about it, but I can't help it. And it's also at the moment that I can't do some movement, so I'm a bit nervous about going to a class and, like, you know, not being able to do certain things because of my wrist. So I'm still going to go swimming, I'm still going to go yoga, but at times at home in between I'm going to do hairy man and sort this out, really, because I need to sort it out, because I got stage 2 anytime between now and April, and I need to be fit for that. So those are my goals for the year. Now I've spoken them out loud, they will manifest. Yes, make it so. Whatever your goals are, I wish you all the best with them. Wishing everyone a blessed 2016, and I will see you next week for a very, very late lower surgery update.